Hey y'all, welcome back to Prepping the Truth. Welcome to today's video. I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm going to come on here and talk to you about some of the stuff that I'm seeing going on right here in Alabama with the environment, with the food supply. So where I'm going to get started at is not anything to do with the grocery stores and their food supply. This is not an empty shelves video. This is a video talking about if you're one of those people that thinks instead of prepping food or stocking anything back, that you will just go hunting and fishing and catch your supplies like that. If you're in Alabama, you may want to rethink that, and I have a reason why I'm saying that. We went yesterday to go fishing, just a laid-back trip. Go to some of the creeks, go to some of the rivers, just see what we could get to bite. If we got enough to eat, we did. If not, it was no big deal. And we noticed some very odd and very strange things that are starting to happen and going on. We have been seeing it go on all summer. But if y'all know anything about Alabama weather, you know that it gets hot and it gets dry here in the summer, very humid. We can get low of water in certain areas. And then when it gets about this time of the year, say October, November, we are getting more rains and they are starting to fill back up for the winter. And then it just restarts and does it all over again. But a lot of the rivers and the ponds that I have grew up with, that has been there my whole entire life and probably hundreds of years, have gone dry. And I'm not talking about little creeks, little streams, maybe a foot or 2 foot deep. I'm talking about rivers that if you got in them, you could drown, get washed away because the water was flowing, the water was deep, the rocks would get you. These creeks are bone dry. There's no fish in them. There's no water in them. The supply of water, the supply of fish is done, which means there will be no animals right there in that vicinity because animals have to be where there's water, so they will travel to where there's water. And a lot of these areas are drying up, and it's just amazed me to see all of these ponds and all of these rivers dry up and that supply not be there. So if you're thinking about, well, I won't worry about prepping as much or putting food back, I will just go hunt, fish, live off of the land. That is not something that's going to be easy in Alabama. I'll go ahead and tell you, because the weather pattern and this weather that we currently now get that's very different than we used to is messing the environment up extremely bad, and it's going to make it where there's going to be really no such thing as living off of the land, because if there's no fish, if there is no game, you can't do it. That's just all there is to it. You can't live off land. And another thing is, our sun is completely blocked out. We're getting no sun right now. We just got like this haze of clouds over the whole entire sky. And you can tell where the sun should be. There's an extra little glow right there. But it's not actually coming through. So we're getting no sun. We're getting this strange, it says it'll be in the 60s or the 50s. But you can tell that it feels much colder than what it actually is, which is also not a good thing. So we are running a whole lot colder than we usually do. We've already had frost. Last year we had some frost in the end of October. So it's just not the normal patterns that we are seeing. And I know that a lot of people over the whole entire United States are seeing the same thing. There's major droughts going on. Our power grid system, they're telling us all through the summer, that the power grid could go down because the water tables are getting so low that they can't run the systems that keeps generating power and keeps things going. And if that's true, we're in even bigger of a mess than just rivers down. So I just wanted to get on here and say that if you're intending on living off the land, if you're in Alabama, that is something that is definitely probably not going to work. You better prepare and put some stuff back for the hard times of when you can't catch fish because you can't find a river that's even got water in it. Definitely stock up on water. That is going to be a huge commodity that we're definitely going to need, because our water tables are definitely dropping here in Alabama, and it's not running and it's not flowing like it was before. So that's an update on some of the natural environment stuff that is going on around here. Let me know in the comments down below, is your area, the environment that you're in, is the weather and what is happening with it changing it? Are you, getting less water, getting less game? Are you getting sun, for that matter, is another question I could say, because here we're not even getting sun coming out. So let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Stay safe, God bless you, and keep prepping.